A Newington gun store facing charges for allegedly stealing a gun and then trying to sell it. In an arrest warrant, police say Scott Hoffman of Hoffman's Gun Center was arrested earlier this month. Police say he kept a $14,000 shotgun that was mistakenly sent to the store back in 2019. Allegedly, he never attempted to return or pay for it. We reached out to his attorney, who said she is still gathering facts. We also asked Hoffman's Gun Center for a comment and have not yet heard back.
Why, as an FFL in a blue state, would you even play this game? Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. If you like channel, like content, what I do, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. Once again, online store is open. CGB20 will get you 20% off. Free shipping. Connecticut residents, you got to pay that sales tax. I have no say, but CGB20 will get you 20% off. Take advantage. Let's talk about this. And a friend of mine sent me this story, and I just cringed. And then I heard more about it when I was at a local gun store, and I have to talk about it. Let me go ahead and put a disclaimer to start. This is all alleged. Okay, he has not been convicted of anything, but this is based on police evidence and what you could call witness statements. But this, of course, is the talk of the town. Here in Connecticut, as the gun community, we do, people talk. And, well, back in 2019, Hoffman's Gun Center received a Beretta shotgun that was mistakenly shipped to that store. And this is once again alleged. Upon receiving it, the owner, Scott Hoffman, said, "Hey, I'm going to keep this because Beretta will never know because I wasn't supposed to get it in the first place." Paraphrasing my way through this. Well, apparently they found out that he had the gun and he has been arrested for it. You saw a little video clip in the beginning. Let me bring you into here and let's go ahead and crack down on these details. But police, Newington gun store owner accused of stealing firearm. The owner of a gun store in Newington was accused of stealing a firearm according to arrest warrant by the Newington Police Department. Hoffman's Gun Center, which is Guns for the Good Guys, which is owned by Scott Hoffman, attempted to sell a stolen firearm in July, according to the warrant. When detectives arrived at the store, they met with Katie Gamber, a store associate. She told police that she was in the process of selling a Beretta 12-gauge shotgun, and when she initiated the transfer through the state licensing and firearms unit, she received a notification that the gun was stolen, because Beretta announced that it was stolen because where it was supposed to go, it never arrived. So Beretta filed the correct paperwork to claim the gun was stolen. Gamber told police that Hoffman's originally received the shotgun directly from the manufacturer in 2019 and that it had remained in their inventory since that time. Investigation revealed that the shotgun was reported stolen in 2019 during UPS shipment from Virginia to Tennessee and was originally destined for delivery at a Bass Pro Shop. Gamber then turned the gun over to the Newington Police Department. The gun was then stored in the evidence locker department, according to the warrant. Later that month, Carrie Tedesco, who works as one of the general managers of Hoffman's from 2008 to 2023, reported to police that when the Beretta firearm was delivered to the store accidentally in 2019, Scott Hoffman opened the box, realized how much it was worth, and said, quote, "I'm going to keep it and not tell Beretta." Stupid. Dumb. They're never going to find out I have it because it was addressed to someone else. If you never sell it, yeah, but that's where they screwed up. The firearm is believed to be worth $14,999. The arrest warrant stated grand larceny. But Scott Hoffman told Tedesco that he was going to pay for the shotgun and told employees to not worry about it. Well, obviously the shotgun was for somebody. Maybe Bass Pro was getting it as a stock item, but I'm more inclined to believe that it was for someone. It's a special order. But in August, detectives reached out to Beretta and they confirmed that there was never any payment for the firearm. Police then spoke with Scott Hoffman, who provided them paperwork about the gun, but no documentation from Beretta, and the documentation provided was all created in-house at his store, probably when he logged it into his books. During the course of the investigation, Scott Hoffman told police that he would never have ordered the gun and indicated that he did not recall ordering the gun, according to police. Now we're going to get into his reasoning for what happened, but after Hoffman was arrested, he told police that he assumed the gun was a transfer. Okay, somebody who's transferring a gun like that would come into your store. We all know how these transfers work. Come on. Somebody would come into your store, say, I'm having a gun shipped from Beretta. This is what it is. Here's Beretta's FFL. FFLs be exchanged and the gun would be shipped to him. He would have full knowledge of the gun coming to him, especially one that expensive. But this is all alleged. That was ordered by someone. He claimed that a few weeks later, he reached out to the salesman and put it into a back storage room. He says he never heard back from the salesman. The pandemic happened and the gun was back there for 2-3 years. Now, you're supposed to be doing an inventory check once a year. That's minimum. So 2-3 years, you kind of go by without an inventory, without you coming across that gun again as you do your inventory check. But once again, this is all alleged. According to the incident report, Hoffman indicated that he found the gun during an inventory check 3 years later. And said, oh yeah, what about this thing? Nobody ever claimed it. Might as well just put it out. Who the hell knows? I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Scott Hoffman was arrested on September 8th and charged with criminal possession of a firearm and second-degree larceny. He's scheduled to appear in court on Monday. Okay, let me come out of that. Like I said right from the beginning, to put this all together, why, as an FFL in a very anti-gun state, would you play this game? Because you know the state is going after every FFL. We're 7 days away from a law that says if you're injured by a gun in the state, you can sue everybody. You can sue the perpetrator who actually pulled the trigger. You can sue the gun manufacturer. You can sue the FFL. All the way across the board. We are 7 days away. October 1st, that law kicks into effect. But why take a chance like that when you have a governor who clearly is anti-gun when he said this?
I've just been shocked over this last couple of years. We have more damn guns in the street than ever before in this state right now. We have more legal guns. We have more illegal guns. As your Dick say, they're coming in from out of state. And more guns on the street, more guns in the home means more gun violence. And we're suffering from that gun violence.
And it's fully against the concealed carry permits. He won't admit it, but he basically does.
It was Ronald Reagan. It was Governor Ronald Reagan who said, why in God's name are people carrying loaded weapons on public streets? His point of view changed over time. But it's just a reminder that as the world changes, we got to change every day.
Why would you risk something like that? This is 2019. This is, of course, when Trump was in office. But why take a risk like that? If this had happened and you'd gotten caught when Biden was in office, your license is gone. You better believe that. That zero tolerance policy that they're running, it would have been gone. But, hey, technically the state can't pull your FFL, but they can damn sure make it damn near impossible for you to do business in the state. Why take a risk like that? Because you know the state's looking at this and going, yeah, we're going to pull your license. Better believe that's exactly what they're thinking. This is who they are. And we are in a state where the governor is in bed with the anti-gun groups. Matter of fact, he proposed a $3.9 million budget to fund what he called gun safety groups, which include the anti-gun groups, such as CAGV, Sandy Hook Promise, Newtown Action Alliance. They're all going to get a little cut of that too. So here's a governor that is hell-bent on shutting down every FFL in the state, or forcing them out of business, or suing them into oblivion. Why would you take a chance like that? Why? As soon as I heard the story, I just said, dumb ass move, man. Dumb ass move. Not so much receiving it, but not saying, basically, well, allegedly saying, I'm just going to keep it because Beretta will never know. This is according to a person that used to work for him. That's what he's claiming. Once again, this is all alleged. I'm just making sure that's clear. But why take a chance like that? Stupid move. So we're going to see what happens to him, but I guarantee you the state will definitely encourage his license to be pulled. If not, if the ATF doesn't do it, I'm sure that the state will throw in something to try to put him out of business just over this incident here. But not a smart move. Not a smart move at all. But we'll see what happens going down the road. But just keep in mind, as an FFL operating in an anti-gun state, don't play this game. Don't do stuff like this, because this is going to guarantee you're going to get shut down. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.